Well, that worked. That's good to know, Sophie. Thanks for doing that. There we go. Mic seems to work now. Yeah. Cool. So that's mic test done. And we know the noise works. So that's also good. Please bear with me. I was not set up at all. I mean, to be fair, what am I at? Noot noot. Yep, it is a little noot noot. It's always a little noot noot. As it always should be. Little noot noots. Right, where am I going? Is that logical? Still in the setup process, because when am I not in the setup process? To be 100% honest with you, when am I not? Let's be real. You're here. Hello, Megan. How is it going? Why are you not asleep this time? It's a valid question, that is. That's definitely a valid question. Where am I going? This one feels like a Christmas one. It is a Christmas one. Well, fine. Hey, pretty fish, how's it going? You won't fall asleep, Megan. Well, I guess we can see how that goes. Is really all we can say. It's just, we'll see how it goes. Hey, Roy. You good? Thank you. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. I appreciate that, Royce Royal. I do appreciate that lurk. Where am I going? I'll actually look in the trade, because it's like there's not even like this much going on. Just have a vibe with the music whilst I'm still setting up, because that's how I work. At least you're not sitting in silence. The random music going back, that's always a good plan. Penguins, you say? I did say penguins. I like how that got you here. At this jam, it's always like lo-fi beats. I try and always do that because it just works better. Why have I got two hats in my one? There we go. Ah, that makes sense. Perfect sense. Right, where am I going? I like how everyone's just vibing with the music and it's like, let's work with that. Hey Dan, how's it going? Music is a bit loud, that's fine. I will turn it down a little bit. That's not an issue. Not an issue at all. I am doing good, how are you doing? What am I doing? That's an attacking one, I'm out with that one. Right, I did ask for this one album, thanks. Give me that one. Right. I have got them all basically drawn out, so it's just trying to get them into digital now. So I've got to take a picture and then get it to the actual thing. Which is always a good plan. That totally didn't work, did it? No, it didn't work. Of course it didn't. Why would it? Why would you keep unfocusing? Like, for real? That's better. I'll work with that one. That's how this works today. I'm just going to take a picture of them and then get them into the software. I'm one of the background noise. Always drowns people's voice up. That's all good. That makes sense. Getting battered at work, taking 5 or 10 minutes. Getting battered at work, so taking 5 or 10 minutes. I hope you're okay, is what I'll say. Because that could go wrong, I guess. Right, there we go. There's just the whole document, that'll do. The whole image, and I don't need that anymore. Let's move that over here. Let's get a new thingy open. Where is it? Where has it gone? You not working? No? You don't want to work for me? Is that what this is? Still no. How about now? No? Can I just click paste then? Ah, it's massive. That's good to know. Let's try and get it actually to fit in. That's probably another thing. That's gonna make it all pixely though, isn't it? It's not that bad. Oh, what's just happened there? Okay, sure, be like that. Right, let me get chat back up. It's crazy. What am I doing? As in very busy. That makes sense. Very busy physically. That explains it. I was a bit like, wait, what? But that makes sense now. They are a little bit too pixelated. I am actually. They are too pixelated for me to work on that well. Is that a requisite? Requisite? I see a requisite. Almost reach your goal. That's good. Now it may say that you were doing Spyro. I will say that. It might. You probably do. Because to be honest, I did. It did. I did have to quickly change it. Thank you, Spesh. I think it was. I did edit it like 2 minutes into the stream, so it's probably because of that, to be honest. That's totally why it's doing it. Oh god, what have I clicked? Undo that. Are you gonna let me do what I'm doing? So yeah. You're dangerous today. Oh no. I appreciate that, pretty fish. Almost reached your second follower goal of that. That's good to hear. I do like that. Where are we going? Right. I think I've caught up with chat. I apologise if I have missed one. Knowing me, I probably have, so I do apologise. Copy visible and stick them in there. Planning on... Oh, I won't reach that until like March at the latest. I feel that. That's why I tend to always just go with the whatever happens, happens logic. Also has King Melon. Am I King Melon? Is that what this is? Or is this the grenade melon that I've not quite started on yet? That kind of answers it. I've not started on him yet, so I apologise for not starting on him yet. Right, Mike, can you not be in my face, please? Can you go back a little bit, Mike? Right. I appreciate the follow, Don Wiggle. How's it going? That can stick him there. Stick him there. I wonder if I can ban myself. I don't think you can ban yourself. Ow. Keep hitting things like 10 out of 10 flat. Yeah, I didn't think you could ban yourself because it would be funny, but I didn't think it would work. No, not in the scratches. You don't have to do two if you want to change it up. The peace one to the grenade instead. I will be easily enough to get a grenade one as well. It's just when I actually get around to doing it, basically. So I do apologise that it's probably taking longer than I normally would. I don't know what colour it is, but I'm doing the colours. I'm doing purple penguins. I don't care, it's purple. Because it's easy enough to change colours of penguins, so that's what I'm going to do. Change the colour of the penguins. Am I on a smaller layer? I am on a smaller layer than normal. So that's good to know. Right. Oh, I've not got that button on. Gonna lurk for now. I appreciate that lurk, pretty fish. I do appreciate that lurk. Ow. Ow. Fish, you really didn't have to. I do appreciate that. Like, you could have just lurked and that would have been it. That would have been fine. I do appreciate that. No. Both. Well, if you want to do both, that's all good, but you don't have to. What is it, Emo? What is that? Packing things is effort. Give you star. That's true. There's not a star. Now there's a star. Right. Like, let's just jump for the star. Everyone jump. Hey, you got it. And what colour do the heart? Probably just red because then it's safe. I'm going to be beating up in the work sounds. I'll lurk for a bit if all possible. That's all good. I appreciate that lurk, Dan. Ouch. Alright. How am I doing that? I'll do the arms and stuff separate layers because it makes it easier. Just need to try and get that circle. There we go. But yeah, I feel like I prefer sketching them out in real life and then digital and over them. And that's just for a new one, it's weird. Still here for a good 20 minutes until that's all good. I appreciate you coming by. And then if you need to go lurk or do anything, that's also all good. You don't have to be here all the time. I appreciate it. Right, where am I going? Ow. Right. No, not that button. Stop with the wrong buttons. Literally everything that I ever do. Oh, that's the wrong button. This looks super cute already. I feel like I might do it and then change the colors for a few so there's like different sets of colors because these were planning to be pre-mades. So that it's just slightly cheaper than custom ones. And it's just, yeah, that's my logic. Yes, Emo? What are you thinking this time? Hear me out. Oh god, what are we hearing out? Not one tooth. Definitely not one tooth. Pride heart. With that, actually, what I will do is I'll do that as a separate one. It'll be the exact same design, but I will do it separately, so you should probably remind me. Probably. Because that is a good shout. And then I might even go through and try and do like all the different LGBT color flag stuff. Can you make one for myself on my flag? I like how that's literally where I just went. And said like I might try and do all the colours. Bear with, there's a cough, so I'm going to mute because it's going to be an annoying cough. Alright, hopefully I'm muted because that cough was ugly. Right. The body can actually continue down because, yeah. Ow, that was an ugly cough. But yeah, I might probably try and find as many of the like the pride flag different ones, and that is a good shout actually. Did I unmute my mic? I did. Yeah, Emo, I am going to open a bit in the Discord server, in the Penguin transfer unit, for you to actually just put a diagram or whatever it is into that channel, if you know what I mean, of all the pride things. Because that way it makes slightly more sense to me. Right, that should be you in now. There we go. Right, where was I? There it is. Right, what's the penguin doing? Yeah, and then the eye hearts can be slightly deeper red. That's a good shout. That's a good plan. Because then at least they're somewhat different. That's all good. You can finish what you're doing and then you can just do that. It's all good, don't worry. Beak, I'll probably have a little bit of a beak peeking out the top. That's just, it's just a thing that would bug me if there is no beak. I'd rather have a little bit of a beak. So even if the beak's slightly too hard, you do be hungry. Hopefully not hungry for penguin. That's probably not a good thing if you are. It's a weird time to eat, like past lunchtime, close to dinner. That's true. It's like that weird halfway point. So it's more of a snack time than anything, isn't it? So that does make sense. It's definitely more of a snack time. I want to do what I normally do with the pink under eyes, but like a really palish pink. It's had a massive Mackey's. Well then, you won't be needing snacking just now then, will you? But yeah, it definitely is a mood. Did someone say snacks? I think a lot of us are saying snacks. It sounds like that's what a lot of us are saying. Where's the fill button? Was that a thing? I think I heard a thing. I did hear a thing. I was like, was that a thing? Because I heard it. I feel like that's quite low, but it's not. I don't know. Hopefully you guys hear them again. Because I think I had it set so you guys can hear them, but I really don't know if it will have worked again. Yeah, I can remove that now and then just work on the base layer. Don't need to sketch anymore. Just you and your hilarious self. Fair. At least we know that they definitely work though. That's always good to know. It's always good to know that they definitely work. Well, spell check almost causes you to lose a Pokemon. Always does. It always is. It's always spell checks. And it's like, can you not? Always is. Zoomed in way too much there, but okay. Nope, not that button. Oh my god, I'm really clicking. I'm getting good at clicking the wrong button today. That's one thing I'm definitely getting good at. There we go, there he is. I know, I added a K on the end of Meowstick, fair enough. How come the under eye has to be pink? It's sort of where the tear duct thing is. That's just a thing that I feel like I do. But with the penguin, I feel like I'm definitely going to make it more of a grey pink than it is. It's just something I do. It's like the black above the eye because that's where the eyelashes mainly are. And then the pink under it. That's how my brain takes it. But today with this, I feel like I need to get the colour different because it is definitely... Pink doesn't quite work on him. That's better. I'll take that colour. I will take that colour. But yeah, that's the logic of why it's different. In actual fact, I've done the whole penguin the wrong colour. Because it should have been that colour for the penguin. I thought it was a specific drawing need that I wouldn't understand. No, it's literally just like a mental thing that I feel like it. Oh, sense, that's the flags and stuff. Oh my god, that's a lot. Well, that's definitely going to be a thing that I'm going to do at some point. Is the flags. Why is that slightly faded? Because, yeah, that does make sense for the penguin heart to do that. So I will probably do that at some point. You want the whole... I mean, I did ask for a whole list, but true. I feel like I'm definitely going to have to, like, have multiple color schemes of them. Because with it being pre-made, I feel like I'd want to give people the option of the color. Like, I'd have the default penguin, but just now I want to do the purple penguins, because purple to begin with. And it's easy enough just to color something slightly different, so... That's why that's easy enough. Where am I going? It definitely is a cute penguin. Like, I've got quite a few pre-made ideas for emotes and stuff, because I do feel like that way I can have some people, if they want the pre-mades, they can have the pre-mades. And I know that a lot of artists have pre-mades, and that's why I'm like... That's why basically in my head I'm like, I might as well do pre-mades. So yeah, that's where my logic of actually doing pre-mades is. And if I get them cute enough and have multiple different color schemes, that then fits more people. And that's my logic with it anyway. There, oh god, does that more messages come through in that channel? Oh my god. I don't know if I'll do all of them, but I'll definitely try and get most of like the main ones, and then if people want like a specific one, I'll then go do it. Did I do that on both sides? No, I didn't. There's still more. Well, I think I'll do the main ones, if that's how many are flying through. So that's definitely where I'll do with it. Well, if you want to fire the main ones in there, and then that'll be the ones that I know that I'll be doing. Because I know that I don't know many things about the LGBT, I think it's Q plus. I was used to it being LGBT plus, and then the Q came along, which, yeah, fine. There's that many letters, I don't know what half of them are. But at the same time, it's like, I will try and do a lot of the flags, because at the same time, it's like, go for it. It was, as I was doing it, I was thinking, like, I could do that sort of thing, and then you went and said it, emote, and it's like, well, it's happening now, isn't it? So yeah, that was kind of the logic. Alright. Is 10 a bit thick for this? Maybe. We'll go 5. 6. We'll go 6. I get what you mean when your routine was LGBT. Like, yeah, it's like, at the same time, it's good that there's that many different ones. Because it's then, in a sense, it's not then just one strict label, it's then, there's the multiple subcategories in my head. I know that I'm saying it all wrong, I know that. You feel like you messed up the order. No, you got the order. I think you got the order anyway. But yeah, it's just... With it, it's like, I know that I would want to try and get a lot of them more. So, yeah, that's... I think it wasn't the plan when I'm doing the penguin, but because the first one's the heart, it kind of made sense. So I feel like I'll probably do a lot of those off-stream and then they're at least done. I want to say Apple doesn't have an ace flag. Don't know what that means. Leave you on my laptop because I've got to go. That's all good. I appreciate you coming along, Sophie. That is all good. Alright. Is that him done? Not quite. I'd get a white, but not quite white, like off-white. Like an off-white, that's always what it is. But I appreciate that, Lurk Sophie. You don't have to worry. And a penguin goes there. Where did that? Kind of there-ish, but a little bit more. Get that to get the shading to actually line up. Because that's how it worked. The shading needed to line up. And this line I might also have to make that the default white. Because it's not a harsh line, that. It's not meant to be a harsh line anyway. So I'm going to have to do that. And then I can add there and there. How much are commissions, by the way? Ah! I'm normally 7 Great British pounds, which is approximately like $9 US. I don't know the Australian conversion, so I will go check that now, because I never knew that. It's approximately 12 Australian dollars by the looks of it per emote. There we go. That quick maths called Google. Gotta love a Google. Just abuse Google. So yeah, that's how much commissions are for Australia. I really should like try and have a lot of the different ones. There, oh god. Okay, that does look like a lot of them. So I'll do that at some point anymore. I appreciate you doing that field research for me. Because knowing me, I would end up missing quite a few of the main ones, because I don't know what half of them are. How much is that? Yeah, approximately. That's what I've got on my approximations. So I guess another thing I could say is if my prices are often too high for people, they can wait until I've done more pre-mades. And that's another good thing about me doing the pre-mades, is that logic. You want me to get an ace flag for it? I don't even know what that is. I like how there's just me over here like, I don't know what any of that means. Give or take depending on the fluctuations. It's always the amount of fluctuations. We never know half of them. There's a little penguin. Right, who's next? And what's this one? Why is there two different ones? What? Ah, that's tiny. That's the tiny one. And this is the big one. Got it. Who's next? We'll do a little waving one. I was thinking of getting it for my chat. It's the flag that represents the... That makes sense. It is like, it's not just the different names, it's all the different nicknames for said ones. I'm sitting here like, I know nothing. But I'm fine knowing nothing, to be honest. Like, I know that this is the people that know nothing and it really shows, but I'm one of them that's like, just be you, is my logic. There's no point hiding who you are. At the end of the day, that's how it works. Right, where am I going? I can now rip the colours out of this one because I've got the colours. Slowly learn. I used to identify as bi before you realise. That makes sense. It's because I think a lot of people wouldn't actually know what they are because there is that many. And it is just trying to figure out which one you actually are out of all of them. And even then, you can be like a mix of a few of them. There's never like an easy way with it. But at the end of the day, it's just you do you. As long as you don't hurt people, you do you. That's what I should specify. As long as you don't hurt people. But yeah, that's my logic with it all. It's just you do you. Like with most things, to be fair. I feel like I should just list myself on Twitch with that LGBT tag because I'm on about it, but I feel like I just wouldn't because I know that I don't know enough about it to list myself under that. I'm just not against it, really. Because why would people be against it? Right. Where was the grey? Because it is literally just rip the colours off this guy. Like, there's that many different broad spectrum words as you've just said that. And that's why I'm sitting here like, I know nothing. Because there is just so many different words for everything. And I'm fine with, like, knowing nothing, as long as I know that it exists. And it's like, yeah. People are people, end of. Just let them human. And then you're fine. That's the end of the day my logic with it. Right, where was I going? I didn't do the beak. I didn't do anything for the beak. I knew I missed something. I always miss something. Of course it'd be like, you come from a religious family, so you were... Yes, the religion stuff. I get that. So when you're 14, I was told, yeah. Like, I get that it's the religious family thing, and that makes sense, because it is against some religions. And to be honest, most religions that I know probably are against it. But at the same time, it is literally, let people be people. So yeah, I definitely get that. I can't say that I relate to it because I've never had to go through it. But yeah. I can see where it comes from and why and everything. There we go. At least it's gonna be lit. I feel that. Even then, at least it'd be warm as well. Because the higher up you get altitude-wise, the colder it gets, and even then you've got the oxygen asphyxiation stuff when it's just, yeah. Rather go into the earth than where it's cold and there's lack of oxygen. So I definitely feel that bit. I can get that bit. Oh, we're getting a stretch. I wasn't needing that. I'm sitting dodgy. Oh, you're just putting everything. Stretch, posture check, and a hydrate. I appreciate all of those because I was literally needing to do all those. But heat rises. That's true. If heat rises, but the higher up you get, the colder it is. How does that work? Or am I just sounding dumb now? To be honest, I probably am sounding dumb now. But I'm fine with it. I will sound dumb, that's fine. You still have 9k. I do need to get like more better channel points. I do know that. I've not got that many channel points for anything. And I do need to get more redemption ones. I know that. I should actually have that as a suggestion section in my Discord. Channel point things. I should do that. Because I know that I've got other suggestions in the Discord, but I've not got actually channel point suggestions. And that would be a good thing to have. Gotta go get a video conference. I appreciate you coming along, Dan. I hope the video conference goes well. And it's a good conference. I don't know how those work. I just know that I wouldn't enjoy them because I don't like video conferences. I don't like video calls at all, really. I prefer just using text messages and stuff. And emails, but yeah, I hope it goes well. I like how that one had no eye color, so I'm sitting here like, I don't know what color to do the eyes now. So that's fun. I'll do that in a minute, because I don't know. I really don't know what color to do the eye, actually. Let's do a default blue, like more of an aqua bluish. Because that kind of goes with the penguin's color scheme right now. With it being purple, the blue is going to be like contrast. Got you up, but you're asleep on the inside. I appreciate you bringing me up and being asleep. If you need to go sleep on the inside, you go sleep. If you need to lurk, that's also all good. I appreciate you coming by, Cromer. I do appreciate you coming by. Pressure decrease altitudes, which become... Too many words. What? Pressure decreases at higher altitudes, which causes it to become colder on tops of the places like mountains. There's too much science. I'm out. That's literally just my logic for like, nope, I'm out. Too much science. Did I actually pick a different layer? Good, I did. This means I can now get the colours off of this. We should explain why some are snowy. That would explain why a lot of mountains are snowy. I actually think I want to do all the penguins a different colour as I'm going. But I don't know how I feel about doing that. Nah, I'll stick with the purple for them all just now. Because there's no point in me confusing myself more. I can change the colours when I've actually got to the stage of changing the colours. Alright, what thing is happening here? It doesn't look right, something's going on. Let me fix this. What's happening with English? English? It requires brain usage. To be fair, most classes require brain usage. I like science classes, to be honest. I think I did biology and chemistry, but I feel like that what we're just on about is more geography, and I don't know why. But yeah, I don't know. There's that many different science areas, it's like, I don't know any of it. Thankfully, you guys use Celsius, and I'm not the only one either. That's true, I've never understood the whole differences in like all of the different Celsius, insert all other ones. Okay, that does work. That one doesn't need the line around it, but it works for there. There's just so many like... I think it's the whole imperial metric stuff as well. And I'm like, can we just all pick one together and stick with it, please? Be less confusing for everyone. But that's never how it works. So yeah, why would it be like that? Hated having to convert it. I just use Google converters and stuff because I don't know how to convert these things. Music's a bit loud for me, so I'm turning my audio down. Oh, I'm definitely on the wrong page actually. But yeah, conversions are a bit like, can we not? It's genuinely more of a, can we just not? Why can't everyone just be friends and use the same units and stuff? If only that was how it actually worked. Everyone used the same ones. That would be easy. But at the same time, that would just be too easy, wouldn't it? It's always going to be too easy, and that's why we can't do them. What is it? 17 degrees and it's freezing. I feel like 17's sort of normal for me. I feel like that's probably warm for me, to be honest, actually. But even then, that's because our bodies are used to different temperatures. Because you'll be used to more warm because Australia. And I'll be used to cold because Scotland. That's why I'm going to be used to the cold. But even then, I hardly ever actually look at the temperatures. I just accept whatever temperature it is. I need to smooth this out a little bit because it's gone dodgy looking. I don't like it. No, it's cold as that. It's perfect temperature. Like 28, I would be sweating and wouldn't like it. So it literally is just our bodies being different because we're that used to our natural environment and temperature. That's literally how that works, and it is weird because it is. We're all human, but our bodies are adapted to different heats. That's a weird one, that. Like how that's where the conversation's gone. Like, where else are we going with conversation today? Alright, what's happening? There it is. It goes to like there. Also, I kind of giggle when you guys say that you're having a heat wave at anything above that. Like, literally. For us, that is a heat wave. In November, you hit 45 and it wasn't even summer. Like, literally. 45 here, there'd be a lot of people that just wouldn't be able to do anything. We'd all be inside vegetating. With, like... Even then, I suppose, the UK, we don't really... It's not common to have anything air conditioning-wise. We're more have central heatings rather than air conditioning. So that might also play a part in why we can't deal with the heat. Because nobody's homes are built for the heat. There's hardly any buildings that are built for it. So that might also explain it a little bit. Oh, is that eye the same colour it is? Oh, nah. Okay, thinner brush then. But yeah, I feel like it literally... Because you guys all have AC. And in the UK, nobody has AC, really. That's what we do here. We would be out of the beaches. True. We would do that, probably. But yeah, definitely. Nobody has AC. There's probably a few people that do, but at the same time it's like, yeah. Get a reverse cycle air conditioner, cold for summer, hot for winter. It's the fact that like nobody in the UK has those sorts of things. And they're not that common here, I don't think. Either that, or I'm just a lot not paying attention to anything. Which would also make sense. That would make perfect sense, that. Right, what are you doing, Penguin? Hiccups are always fun, especially when you're trying to do nice lines. But yeah, it's just way too many words in that. Like, the reverse cycle air conditioner is like, nah. If you were to ever exist, I will introduce you to a reverse cycle aircon. I'll figure it out at some point. I feel like I might know what they are, but I've never seen one. And that sounds so dumb. Because I know that you get heaters that also act as fans. That's literally all I can relate to it. Because some heaters do use fans to actually work. So that's all I can see with a reverse cycle air con. There's too many words. It really is. I'm uncultured, apparently. That's what this is. This is an intervention. I'm uncultured and this is an intervention. Great plan. Oh. I'm gonna pick on Discord, go for it. Ow. Right, what was I doing? Penguin, is this one done? Kind of, not quite. Honestly, the background is fine. I'll keep the background because it saves my eyes having a hissy fit at the whole checkerboard like it normally happens. Because it really does happen. My eyes are like, nah, not working on it anymore. Which makes sense. That's way too big, that. Let's not use that one. Still a bit big, that's more than half. I see a lurking bacon. Honestly, I often see him just lurking at the bottom and I'm like, nice. It's good to know that I always see him. And he doesn't need to actually announce himself anymore because the bot, I can see him there. So I definitely see it. But that's often like, it's always a good thing because I know that I can see him. And he probably knows that I can see him as well. Or at least now he does because I've said it. And now he's just never going to chat and just show up on the bottom. And if that's what happens, then go for it. It's always a wild lurking. Right. I am working on smaller sizes than normal, so that might also be what it is. Hey, that's not the background colour. What are you trying to do to me? That's the background colour. Yeah, I can't actually remove that because I can't see it with the cameras being there. Oh my god. I mean, hey, at least I don't have to click on the right ones anymore. On the ones that are under the camera. I know it looks like his little avatar thing is a parasect. I think it is a Paris or a parasect. I think it might be a Paris, but yeah. It's always, I can just see him sitting there and it's like, I see you. I see what you're doing. So yeah. It just works, and he knows that I know that he's there anyway, because he always is. Just lurking, because he works way too much. He always does. Alright, copy that one into here. Where am I going? That is probably as zoomed in as I would want to go before cutting off too much of the juice box. What are you anyway? What were you? Oh, you were a Blastoise. Because I know that I think I remember having to change you so that you were happy with whatever it was that you had. I do remember that. Where is it at? There it is. And the outlines tend to be 10. What else have we got? I feel like the Animal Crossing characters are a bit big. I might have to try and resize them. Also, I think you're making up for last night. In terms of sleeping a lot, or what side of it? I don't know. It could go any way, that. Because I think you did sleep quite a bit yesterday. Which is good, because you often never get it. Even if it's like in like waves, then it's better than nothing. What was that? I appreciate that follow. AG, I think. Talking. Fair enough, I get that. That also makes sense. I appreciate that follow. How is it going? are we going? Yep, there we go. Just moved the tablet. I know that I just moved it because I felt it. All good here, thank you. How are you? I'm doing good, thanks. I am doing good. How has your day been, or morning? Because I'm at, like, afternoon. No. Right, how did the arms work? How did I... And I remember, like, with the sketches, I have actually done them and not rubbed out many of it, which I am bad for, not rubbing out. So there's many lines that I don't remember what they are. Been okay, working from home, and he slept in a cheeky wee nap. I feel like that's one thing from working from home. You probably are a bit more relaxed in terms of as long as you get the work done. I guess, I don't know. I'm probably wrong with that. But yeah, that's definitely a mood. Where are we going? Right. Where's the line color? That, there we go. Beak. That's probably the next bit to do. So I can't remember how I've managed to get the straw into the beak from the sketch. Rather try and figure that out. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing, Bailey? How are you doing? Where are we going? There we go. Actually, that's a good way to do the beak, actually. Then what? Did I do a black outline? Nope, wrong one. There we go. I did do a black outline for the eyes. Don't remember these ones. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I can't remember if I replied, so I apologize. I'll reply again. Because that's the easy way for me to do it. It's just apologize again. Not apologize again. Reply again. Yeah, my brain's not with the words. On your way to get your MRI. I hope that it's nothing serious, but I hope that it finds something of whatever it is that's wrong. If that makes any sense. Because the MRIs, that's the giant magnet thing. So I hope it finds something, but I hope it's not a serious something that it finds. Because then you know what's wrong. And it's not still like a random up in the air, who knows what it could be. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't, knowing me, and I've just said everything wrong. But yeah. Yeah, a bit big, that one. Where do we go? There we go. Now I need a black. Wait, why have I done it that way? Why did I do it that way? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Trying to say that I hope it does actually find whatever's causing the migraines. Because I know that mine was... It's just, yeah. It's better to know what's causing it than to go through like not knowing any of what's causing it. And then at least then, if you know what's causing it, you can then figure out how to deal with it. Rather than try like everything to deal with it. Because when you end up having to try everything to deal with it, you're practically a guinea pig. And hopefully it works, but it's always just hopefully things work and then it just doesn't. Basically. Right, get his juice box done. Why not? So it's orange, how do I even try and do this? Yellow box, orange box, yellow box. Straw can be green. I've been through not knowing what is causing it from the age of 5. So then you've been, yeah. Yeah. I can't even say anything apart from just yep to that because, yeah. It's just, once they find what it is, then it's easier, but it's until they actually find what it is, then it's like, you sit there basically being a guinea pig until they figure it out. So I definitely get that. And I do hope that they find whatever it is at some point soon. There we go. Now, to get an orange, or at least try to get a little orange on the front of the packet, carton, whatever we call it. I don't know what we're meant to call it. Just need to draw an orange, which is going to be fun. I feel like I want to put like some sort of green leaf near the orange, but I feel like oranges don't have leaves. I've never seen an orange with a leaf, so it's not a common thing, and that's bugging me. Because oranges are bound to have leaves. Yeah, they do. Okay, that's fine. I can't put a leaf behind it then. That's good to know. So I'd try and have something to make it not completely, what's the word, completely yellow and orange. I wanted to have something to break up the colour a little bit. So yeah, I will have a leaf on it. There's a little leaf behind the orange. I saw someone move, but I wasn't. Right. That, ah yeah, the straw. The straw. Don't know how I'm getting the straw to work, but we'll figure it out. Beak colour makes sense, but the beak at the top needs to be covering it. And then we need to fix the bottle, the carton, whatever, the juice box, whatever. I know that's really an American thing, juice box, but at the same time it's like the penguin needed a drink. He's a thirsty little penguin. So we can give it a little drink. That didn't work. There we go. I missed bits. I missed quite a bit, actually. There we go. That's better. Alright, give me the eye color, please. And put that in, and then we need to get that bit. What's the beak color again? carton might have to change colour because it might be a bit close to the beak. So I try and make it slightly more orange, but different from the orange. This is fun. Colours are all very similar. There we go. That seems slightly better. At least the orange should be different from that. I can probably make the orange darker a little bit. Or actually just have this as being slightly lighter. That also works. So the orange can also go a tiny bit darker. Yeah, that works. Got there eventually with the colours. Eventually. And deal with all the little... Nope, not that bit. There we go. Did he have a mouth? He did. That sounds so dumb. Did he have a mouth? Like, yes, the penguin had a mouth. That's how it works. Penguins have mouths. Penguins have mouths. 10 out of 10 English. As always. Right. That actually does work for an orange box. That's fine. Got the colour decent. Get in there. Right. That was the wrong button. There we go. Nope, still the wrong button. That's a bit thick. There we go. Look, hey, you're using the Mimikyu one. I appreciate that, Lurk, Megan. I do appreciate that. Right, where am I going? Here we go. Little penguin arms. Only lurking because I'm getting sleepy, that makes sense. The music's probably definitely helping you. Get sleepy, that would definitely be helping. I won't be, but the music will be. So that does make sense. Because even then, is it not like 2? Pretty sure it's like 2 for you. So really, you should have been asleep ages before now. I think it is. You think it is. I like how it's just, I think it is. So I'm like, yep, it's that time. It's, I think so. That's very me. That's a very me thing. Just, I think so, but I don't know. It's a very me thing. Ow. It is. I normally fall asleep to the Hamilton soundtrack and Kirk's husband. Can't say I've actually seen Hamilton. I feel like it's one of those that I've always needed to, but just not. I know that I've heard a lot about it, but I've just never got around to it. His voice literally makes you go ooh. That's a penguin I forgot. I forgot an ooh penguin. Because I was just trying to go through like doing as many penguins as I could think. And I was struggling a few, and I knew that I should have totally known what to do, but yeah, an ooh would have made sense. So I do need to get an Uwu penguin done. I'm pretty sure the Hamilton's on... Is it Disney? I think it was a Disney one. And that's probably why I haven't seen it, to be honest. That explains why I've not seen many things if they're on Disney. Are these for emo? These are for pre-mades, so they're just for the sake of putting in like an Etsy or something. For people who like either don't want to wait for some or just want a cute little penguin emote, really. Because I know that I'd always had the plans to make pre-mades, I just never actually gone around and doing it. But then with my Discord getting boosted, I was like, right, I need to actually put emotes in my Discord again. So that's me trying to chuck all the little penguin ones in. Ow. My back's not liking me today, that's fun. Must have slept funny or something. Dropping a silent view whilst teaching a class. That's all good. I appreciate that I appreciate that lurk. But yeah, I know that a lot of them I've tried to kind of do somewhat normal-ish emote, like the raid, the lurk, the insert all of them. I didn't do a lurk one, like, not really. I should have had one hiding behind an iceberg or something. Like even just like in chats and stuff. Because I might also try and do it as like a set where it's then they can edit to put words on them. Or there's word ones that I can easily just put on top. So I can easily choose to have like whatever one with a word and it works that way. That might try and do with the pre-mades, I don't know. I feel like it might end up getting too much work. So it's just sort of whatever happens with them happens with them. Because it's pre-mades. So I know quite a few artists that do pre-mades. I'm pretty sure I have said that. And it is like, that makes, it makes sense because there is people that would potentially not want to work. I like how we're getting a posture check as not long after I said that my back doesn't like me today. That's probably one reason that my back doesn't like me today. And the chair's a lot further away from the desk from normal, so we're having an ugly noise right now. As I try and move the chair closer to the desk. And jam my leg. Great plan. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely closer to the desk now, so that's fine. I appreciate that posture check. Safety, professional, ergonomics, or there's too many big words there. I don't know what you're on about. I presume it's just make sure your posture doesn't kill you back more. I presume that's basically what we're saying. That's the easiest way for my brain to realize what it is. Yes, I did realize what we're saying then. That's all fine. It's because I'm dumb and I've got a desk that my legs can't actually go under. So that's my issue that I've got. But I just deal with it. And I am probably just going to have to be closer to the desk half the time. Which works, makes sense. Trying to actually use the mouse for this because I know that it's quite narrow. So there's not much spaces for many things. So that way I can get the precision in like right into the lines. But yeah, that safety, professional, ergonomics thing. Too many fancy words. My brain can't even with it. Yep, here I go, the dropping phone onto the face. Ah! So that in turn means you'll be up for about another 10 minutes until you drop your phone on your face again. Because I do that. And then as soon as it hits your face, you're then woken up a little bit more. Until the next time. So I definitely get the hitting the phone on the face. But in which case, you should just go to sleep and not be on the phone. Because then you wouldn't hit yourself in the face. Now that's logic right there. There's logic in doing that. The easiest logic with that is just don't be on the phone. And then you won't drop it on your face. Right, how does that orange thing look? Like an orange. I don't think any of those lines I did anything. But at least I know that I did it. So when I think to myself and something's not right, it can't be the orange. Sure, I'll probably catch you in a few. What times do your streams end? They normally end in about 2 hours time. Because then that's often when it's just a natural thing. It's normally in 2 hours time at a somewhat natural end. Because I don't want to just end in like the middle of a game or in the middle of a thing. It'll be like whenever I end naturally. If that makes sense. That sounds dumb. But it's logic that I deal with. Alright. Inside of the mouth. Does this one? He does. I like how he asked the same question. Does he have a mouth again? It's like, he does have a mouth. That's how it works. That's how penguins can make noise. Because penguins are noisy, actually. That's a good point. Catch you tomorrow, if not tonight. That's all good. I do hope you sleep well. Right, where am I going? What have I not done on him? The eyes. That's what I've not done. The eyes. I do hope you sleep well. And I hope that you actually get sleep. And it's not up and down kind of sleep. Why am I not able to... No, because I'm still on that. Still got that selected. That's why I can't draw anything. So that's him then. Next one. That's not the background colour. Why have I changed the background colour again? Like, just have it be that. Default background colour. There we go. Right, next one is... So I've done those. I'm going to need to put some sort of dot on the ones that I've done. Or at least beside the ones I've done so that I know. Because it really is just, I don't know what ones I've done the work on. Although he was meant to have some sort of blush. I remember wanting to give him some sort of blush, this one. Well, that didn't work. Is it coming out? It is coming out. Maybe it needs to be less opaque or something? I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That makes sense. There we go. Got it eventually. I'll give him a little blush. If I can get it in the right shape. Nah. He's not getting the blush because I can't get it right. I like how that's my logic. If it needs, like, if another one needs blush, I will actually get the blush on it, but that one's like, nah. Right. Who was next? This guy. Why is that the exact same one that I've just done? Undo, because that is the same one that I've just done. Copy and undo that cut because it wasn't meant to be cut, it was just meant to be a select. Still a bit aside here. I can go down a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Nope, not quite. There. Alright. Give me the purples again. I think the outline's meant to be 10 again, isn't it? Yeah. I keep changing like the size of the brush and it's just, yeah. Always the case. Lines. Why does my hand keep doing that? It keeps going like, nah, don't want to do the line. It's good at doing that. Always is good at doing that. There we go. There we go. How's that arm doing? I don't even know what I've done with that arm. I feel like I definitely need to redo the arms then, because something just happened there. Don't know what's going on with them. Who knows? Oh, hang on. I appreciate that follow, Miss Jess. How's it going? Whilst I'm just drawing little penguin arms. Your English tutor made you cry laughing. I like how it took me a while to read that, and I had to read it twice to see the cry laughing part rather than just cry. Oh, I'm not even on the right layer. 10 out of 10. New layer, color. And let me actually select that color then. And then just make it, and then there we go. We've at least got that now. Alright, now we can actually do the colors. But I do like how I had to reread that to see the crying laughing part rather than just crying. Because I was a bit like, wait, why are they making you cry? And then it's like, nope, they're crying laughing. That's fine then. That makes a difference. Oh, there, you were on my recommendations list. Had to pop in. Gave you follow and hosted you to it. I'm going to be lurking, but for a little bit, that's all good. That's all good. I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate being on your recommended lists. It's always good to hear that I'm on somebody's recommended, regardless of what happens with it. I heard another noise. I don't know what it was. As the host, I appreciate the host. Now I need a minute because it's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm never on your recommended. I feel like that's maybe because you're following. You're made to be here. Help. I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to. That's how it works. I appreciate the bits, Miss Jess. You didn't have to. Although, to be honest, you might have just wanted it not to be on 97% on the bit goal. So I do appreciate that. That one's now done. Like, literally, Emo, if you did feel like you were trapped, then it's like, bye! I'm not going to hold any against you will here. It's just weird seeing the speech bubble of bye Felicia coming from a Rayquaza. That's a weird one. That's all my head saw, was just that. It's just the bye Felicia from a Rayquaza. Was what got me the most there. I like how you said it again to now see it yourself. I like how that's what this is. Because it really is just like, what even? Is that a Rotom? Is there a fridge Rotom? I don't even know, is it? I've got a star in my hand. Oh, that wasn't one. Well, there's a star now. That is a fridge Rotom. Cool. Good to know. Didn't know that existed. Oh, and I just dropped you into the star. Well, you've won a star. Because I dropped you into it and I didn't know. And I'm dropping everything. I'm always dropping things, but who knows. Oh, what colour am I even? The bottom of the eyes, got it. And colours. There we go. Not quite. There we go, yep. I feel like I could have done like more of a Club Penguin style, but it's like, nah. Nah, I'm good. Why has my phone not got the chat anymore? There we go, refresh it. I can actually see if something happens. Run. There we go. Right, did I do black outlines? I did. I don't remember what colours I've done on them. Right, the eyes. I feel like that just didn't work as round as it should have been. Is that better? Looks it. Okay, that's totally the right button. Alright, is that all the lines paused? Not the eyes, not the inside of the eyes, but every other line, yes, so that's fine. That's the wrong button. It's always the wrong button. Especially if you're me, it's always wrong. You click those too many buttons and you click the wrong ones all the time. I should really be used to it by now. I should just get buttons. Like covers for all the buttons. So don't click this one, don't click this one. Now that would just be the easiest way to do this. Have a button that's like, don't click this button. Although knowing me, I ended up clicking it more. So it's probably not a good idea to do that. because then I would just click it more. Which would probably not be a good plan, because I wouldn't even know what the button does. Oh, there's a gap. There's always some sort of tiny gap. If I just do that, it fixes it. If I was on the right color, it fixes it. Now, what's going on here? Had a bit out with the line, can't be having that. Right, back to that button. What was I doing again? Filling. So it's just fill, that's all it is. There we go. Get default color. There we go. And then little penguin looks happy. Little happy penguin. Still just the shading bits. Oh, what am I on? Wrong brush anyway, that's for sure. That's too thick as well. There we go. Better. Hey, too much salt. How's it going? How are you this morning? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Where am I going? There we go. Kinda got it there, but not quite. Doing awesome, just got up and got some coffee. That is a mood. I hope you slept well is another one I could say, because you're just up. And I suppose how strong you do take your coffee, because that's another question. King Freddy, hey, what's good? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Right, slightly thicker brush there. Where am I going? Here we go. There we go. Lines. A little bit iffy here. That's probably better over there on that side a bit as well. Yeah. That line didn't even work. There we go. There we go. I've got to try and line them up. There we go, that's better. Have I actually gone along the outline of the beak? I did. Good. Sounds dumb, but I was genuinely like, I don't know if I did that. And I did do that, so that's good. There we kind of go, yep. that line is not where I wanted it. And we'll change that somehow. Right, there we kind of go. There we go. Right. Next line, round in here. And I've changed it again. What button is it? Is it this one? What button even is it that changes that? Because none of those did it. Maybe it's both put together. That might make sense. Right. Here we go. There we go. Eye color. That one, please. And get the outside bits that I missed. There we go. Same on this side probably as well. Hey, why am I using the small brush for that? I don't know. Galaxy here. Hey, how's it going? A penguin cooking time. Why do I have a cooking time? I feel like I've missed some sort of joke or something with that. Or a reference in one with cooking time. Just woke up, sorry. I'm like, that's all good. How did you sleep? How's your morning? I'll ask all those questions. That line didn't quite work as well. That's better. There we go. Eyes. It's always the eyes that I forget to do because I do them last, so I just forget to do it. I feel like cooking time's some sort of reference that I should get. I feel like I need to get that reference, but I just don't. Unless it's potentially a Club Penguin reference, and then I kind of understand it. Alright, who's next? Because he's now done. That's not the colour of the dot, that's the colour of the dot. So it's Grump now, okay. Don't think it's a reference, just think it's funny. Fair enough, that makes sense. Woke up, came straight here, sorry if any typo. That's all good, I appreciate you coming straight here after waking up. I do appreciate that. How is it going? It's what I think I've already asked that anyway, because you're half asleep and woken up. But all good, yeah. How are you going anyway? How did you sleep? Copy, and then over here. I can just bring the face out. I feel like he's a bit fatter face than the rest of them, this guy. Now that I'm seeing the sketch compared to the rest of them. Alright. Where am I going? New layer probably is a good shout. Slept good, I'm good, thank you for asking. Wow, you remind me of my days when I drew and painted. I mean, at the end of the day, if you had those days, then you could easily go back to those days. But yeah, it's basically just... I think I definitely had an issue of being like way too heavily art streamer compared to the game ones, because there was a stage where I just didn't do any games for age and it was all just art streams. So I am now trying to get like a better logic ratio between the two. which seems to be working decent. Yeah, the face is definitely fatter than the rest, so I'm going to try and fix that a little bit. Ow. Right. Line. Right. The eyes, I feel like I need to try and do a little bit of pink on the bottom. Because I know I always do the pink on the bottom of the eyes, but I don't know how it works with rage eyes. I've not done... It's not even rage eyes, it's more just annoyed eyes, this one. So that's why it's then questionable how to do that. I just could never draw humans. My giant Superman was the only drawing I ever did good. And then I made Sword of Kingdom Hearts. I made him look like he was 20. I drew a lot of shows and games when I was 14. That is a mood, I feel that. I feel like as a kid I was a lot more drawn and stuff. And this is me sort of trying to get back into it again. So I definitely get that. So I know that I haven't... I feel like I am sort of back into it now again, but I still feel like because I took as long as a break as I did, I'm not as good. And even that I know that I'm better physical rather than digital, but most things nowadays are digital. And it's easier art-wise, digital. Because you've got an undo button. I've literally seen me reaching for my keyboard when I'm doing actual physical art, and it's like, nope. I could never turn out something small whenever I did. Yes. Like, I know when I sketch these out, they are quite small. It's like, that's finger size compared to it. So these guys are quite small when I sketched them out, which is did mean that I couldn't get as much detail in as I'd want. But that's sort of why I'm digital in them a little bit. And also because then I can have them as emotes. Because they're cute little penguins. And they're purple. So yeah. They'll be going in the Discord. But definitely, it's the smaller things are, you can't get as much detail into it, so it is always better to draw things bigger. So I definitely get that. If I could get this eye right. It's better, that'll do. So I'm not going to get it like right, so that'll do. That was the complete wrong way on that slider thing. Tried digital but wasn't the same. I always tried small but somehow they turned out huge. It literally is. Whenever you try and do things small and you're used to doing them big, you'll always go big. Because that's... if you're used to it, it's sort of, you'll go back to it because it's where you're nice and comfortable with. I know that I definitely feel with most art anyway, I prefer doing bigger. So I definitely get that. Because even with these, I'm doing them on a smaller pixel ratio than normal, and I'm not as happy with it. Because I have clicked that, but like the smaller pixels, and it's just, yeah. It just means the lines aren't smoother, but when they're emote sized, they're tiny, so. It's kind of like, makes sense. It'd be like that size, maybe. I don't know. So yeah. But yeah, digital, it's not this. It's really not the same. If you try and treat it the same, it never works out right. Like, yes, there's brushes that can try and like make it as close to the real life as there is digital brushes that try and mimic, but at the same time I've never found brushes that are as good as what I normally would be doing with real life. But that's just, yeah, I then have to try and do something different, which is fine. What am I forgetting? Because I always forget something. Forgetting that bit, that's one thing I'm forgetting. If I remove it, what have I forgotten? Ah, that's what I've forgotten. Makes sense. Don't often do that, so that does make sense why I've forgotten that. I'll use the line cheat thing, because yeah. I remember I made Sly Cooper from the box cover of Sly Cooper 3. I taped paper together to draw him huge. He was a taped up drawing. Just could never make anything original. I would copy someone else perfectly, but never something original. That makes sense. That does make sense. Bear with, my legs are having an issue. There we go. Right. But yeah, that makes perfect sense. Right. Because even then, I think a lot of the time as a kid, I would copy things. And it is a form of practicing. It is really just the easiest form of practicing for art. It is copying things. And if you do them big, then you get all the detail in. So yeah, I definitely can relate to that. Because even I know that I kind of need to do more that sort of thing. Hey, oh, this looks like fun. It can be, is what I'll say. How's it going? Yukes, how are you doing? How is it going? When I click the right buttons. In Ultra, Sly Cooper is one of the drawings that I'm most proud of. Still have the pictures I took of drawing. My main issue is coming up with ideas of something unique. I do feel that. I know that for my own emotes for this channel, I struggle to think of the ideas. But whenever someone gives me like, oh, can you do this? It's just, I can then go do it. So I definitely can get the whole not being able to have the ideas of yourself. I feel that. Because that's another issue that I also have. Like, everything is taken. I don't know what that means. I feel like I've missed something. There we go. And of course I click on the wrong button. All ideas taken. That makes sense. That does. Like all 100% unique ideas. I guess most will be, and it's then just trying to come up with some sort of other unique idea. Because I know that there's probably plenty of penguin emotes out there. And there's probably plenty of people that wouldn't. Most drawings are ideas taken by professionals, you know what I mean? Yeah, I get that. Well, I think I know what you mean anyway. Like most things, it's hard to think of something else. And even then, that might be because we're like slightly conditioned in the terms of that's what exists, so we're slightly more lenient towards what exists rather than trying other things. So that does make sense. So it is hard to get like a completely new idea, I get that. I do see what you mean. It's just trying to find something slightly different that can make you different in terms of art-wise. I always said that you have a talent for drawing and art, but a lot of stuff is already created. A completely new idea is hard to come up with. That's true. That is true. Like, with people, at least, at the end of the day, it's human. You can kind of get away with it being, like, the same as a human because it is a human. And that's what it's meant to be. So, yeah, there is some arts that are probably easier to come up with somewhat new ideas. So with humans, you're often working from reference photos, and if you've done the reference photos yourself, they're often a lot more unique than, like, stock images. So I definitely get that. I know that I probably also had that similar issue. I still probably do have that issue. So yeah, I do get that. But a fictional character, yeah. Like, that's the thing. It's any new character full stop. It is hard to do. Because even then, I can't even say that this is a new character. It's just a penguin that's purple. So it's not a new character. It's just a purple penguin. And I've not put that much character design into it in terms of making it more unique than just a penguin. Yes, the hair tufts are a thing, but there's probably someone before that's done that sort of thing. So I do get it. Run. Not even run, it's just a line. So I'm just havering on about garbage. To be fair, that's what I normally do. I really like that. I'm glad you like that. What am I even doing? I've completely blanked on what I was doing. Is it the eyes now? I think it's the eyes. I think. It's the dots in the eyes. Because even then, like, the dots in the eyes, I do it on all of my things. But I know that it wasn't me that came up with that sort of thing. As well. So that's another one. Like, all of my characters' eyes have this dot thing. But I know that I'm not the one that made it. So yeah, I definitely feel the whole unique thing. Well, I need to fix that black one. I'll probably do it like this. Did chat move or did my thing just have a glitch? My thing just had a glitch, that makes sense. Right, there we go. Here's, nah, not quite him. I want to put a black thing around the red. So many fictional characters have been used over and over. Even animals have been used over and over. So it's like burning your mind to find an answer. That dot means the light is coming from that side. What dot? I do get the whole... I don't know, the eye dots? I don't know. I genuinely just put them in for the sake of it. Because it makes the eyes slightly more pop and shiny. That's really the only reason I do it. Because I like it to be a more shiny eye, rather than just the plain eye. The white dot, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, the only reason I do the eye is just so that it pops more, and that's more what the eye is drawn to. I do it in almost everything that I do. If it's got an eye, it has an eye dot. Because it just makes sense to me. So yeah, that's how I normally try and do it. But even then, if I don't do different things, I wouldn't learn more. And I know that I need to try and do more in terms of that. Because normally I'd actually say I do more human than animal stuff. So me doing a penguin's also new. And I am doing slightly more emotions, but at the same time, a lot of the emotions from the penguin are very sameish. So in turn, by doing this, I am also getting practice. Which is another thing. That is another thing that I need to do as well anyway. Right, new one. Where's them gone? Who am I picking? Who am I doing now? How many is there if I try and split it between two things? Okay, that makes sense. I'm going to try and do it in half and half. Because there's so many. And even then I probably thought of other ones who also be doing this. Right, take him. Copy. There we go. New layer. Color. Yep, that's the easiest way to name a layer. Call it color. Right. Is it 10? No, it's not. It's on 8. Well, now it's on 10. But I think I normally work on a bigger canvas than this even then in pixels, so I don't know why I picked a smaller one, but because all of them are smaller, I just kept them all smaller. Because I know that you get people that say that they work on the actual layers that are for emotes, like the 72 pixels or whatever it is, and I'm like, I could not do anything. Cities, that's true, there is cities art, because you've got like many different types of art, and that is another one. You've got landscapes and stuff. And even then you've got like urban landscapes, and then suburban, and then you've got like the completely like forests and mountains and stuff as well. So there is a lot of different landscape art styles as well. And a lot of people will be different to different areas of said landscape art stuff. Because there's that many different areas in most art. Because even then in human art you've got different ways of doing it. Like you've got anime side, cartoon side, caricature side as well. There's so many different ways to do everything. Right, the ghost needs to have like a dark outline purely because he needs to be what stands out. .3D landscape is what you're good at. Do all the shading, mainly pencil, no color, black and white. Yeah, even then, another thing is what materials you use when you do art, because everyone's different as well. I tend to use colored pencils or just the black and white, as you said, the black and white graphite pencil. If I'm doing real life, I cannot paint for the life of me. I just can never get it right with paint. I know that that's an area that I definitely need to work with and get more experience with before doing anything with it. So yeah, that's another thing. I can't paint. Like, I can, but I can't. I'm not as good as with pencils and stuff. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And that's because I've probably just not had enough practice with paint. So I definitely get it. I have no idea how I'm going to do the eyes on him, but in actual fact I might just do the blue eyes on him. I know that it's probably going to be too small to actually see the eyes when it's actually an emote, but at least then there's a slight difference. I used a lot of graphite pencil when doing those, mainly for the shading shadows. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm trying to say with it. As I know that it's always like graphite pencils is what I often used with most things. And then even then I'm that terrible person that uses, what do you call it, mechanical pencils. And most art people are like, nah, don't use mechanical pencils because you can't get the shading and stuff. But it's like, I just use it for the sketches. But at the same time, yeah, I see what they're coming at. It's harder to get the depths and shading and stuff with mechanical pencils. So I can definitely get behind why they say not to use them. Just me continues to use them regardless, because that's just how I work. I'm used to them, so I'll stick with them. It's just easier to stick with what you know. So yeah, I definitely get that. Yep. It's literally the amount of times I was told from art teachers, don't use mechanical pencils, or have you used a mechanical pencil here? And it's like, no, when in actual fact you really did, and they always knew. It's just me, like, it was easier because I was that used to mechanical pencils. It's easier than going to go get a sharpener. And even then I still use them on anything sketch work. I still use mechanical pencils because I can get cleaner lines because it's that sharp. But yeah, art teachers are very against mechanical pencils. I can definitely agree there / speak for that. And I do get it. It is harder to get different pressures and stuff to get how dark lines are. So I do get why they all say don't use it. At the end of the day, it's another art medium, technically. But yeah, often it is easier to just go with it with art teachers. Even though art is a subject that you can just do you, there's some sort of rules that teachers are like, nope, don't use mechanical pencils. Like, but art is one of those subjects that technically it's all subjective. So even then, with how they grade it, it's like, how can they grade it when it's all subjective? Because they don't know what's like going on in terms of the head of making it. But yeah, that's always a weird one with art, is how they grade it. Because especially in the UK, it is graded. And it's like, how do they actually go about grading it? Well, art is a unique thing to create. Exactly. Everyone draws their own way thanks to A grade. You learned all about this, even the colour wheel and the colour spectrum. Yeah. I feel that. I know exactly what you're on about. Because even then you get, a lot of people are partly colourblind and they don't know it. I know that I don't know what colour it is. I think it's greens and stuff that I'm awkward with. And it's like, that also plays a part. Because everyone's eyes see colours differently as well anyway. And that just goes with everyone being unique. Everyone's unique, therefore our eyes see everything differently as well. So yeah. Wrong button there. But with the using different colours inside colours, I used to play piano, flute and guitar, art is strangely in my blood, and creating my stream. Like, even then, yeah, I am also musically inclined. I play bass, normal guitar, and can play other instruments decent. But with the concept of me and instruments, I'm decent at most, which means I'm not good at many. It's like a jack of all trades concept. Whereas I can't do all of them great because I'm decent with all of them. And I'm not specialised in like a major one. That's my logic with what I'm trying to say with that. So yeah, creative stuff's definitely also with me as well. Is mouth open? Yes it is. I think that might be why I'm good at understanding technology. Technology is people art. Each machine is a piece of art unique to the creator that has his or her fingerprint. That's got really deep and my brain can't actually comprehend that. I'm not gonna lie, my head's like, wait, what? Like, I think I get it, but my head still like doesn't get it, but I do get it. Good morning, Combat Ace. How is it going? My brain is getting broken by logic that isn't logic, but still is logic. It goes, that's a mood. That's the mood. That was way too thick, that. Just trying to smooth it, because it went thick, and then, right, there we go, that's better. It always goes. At least it goes, which means you're kind of busy as well. I apologise for the hiccup during that word. Because you'd rather have a day that goes and then you're busy rather than just sitting doing nothing. So that's like a positive to look at it, because it is always look at the positives. Or at least that is for me anyway. That's how I work. Like technology stuff created from people's minds, just like this penguin. This penguin shows you drew it each dot of paint when you're into art, and someone tells you you've been doing it for years, you can see it in the work. Stop breaking my brain. I like how that's my default way to deal with that. But I think I get it, but I don't. It's just too many big fancy words is basically my excuse there. I feel like I want to try and make the ghost slightly purple, but at the same time, how purple can I get them before being too purple? That works. That's still a different purple, but at the same time it is a bit too purple. So that's slightly more purple, and I just have like a slightly purple tint on the outside. It's a better plan than making them full purple. Like that. That's better. Used to saying it's weird when people are born with a talent and they can't avoid their talent forever. True. I get that. I appreciate the lurk. That's the wrong button. The eyes are still black, just a less attacking black. It's probably like a dark purple would be better for the eyes. Yeah. What am I forgetting with this one? The eyes again. It sounds dumb, but it's literally the eyes again. It's always the eyes. Even though it's not the main thing's eyes, there's still eyes that I need to deal with. And they may be tiny, but it's the ghost eyes, and it's still necessary. Still needs done. the white bits on the eye still need done. Just need to make sure it's kind of still a circle. Like, I've been avoiding my art skills for a very long time, but look at me now. I was expecting to see art this smart, and this universe is just funny. You can always run from what you're good at, but sometimes it'll run after you. True. That's definitely true. I know that even then I did avoid art for a long time. And then it was, once I sort of got back into streaming, somebody was like, oh, does anyone know someone who can do an art thing? And I'm like, I'll give it a go, why not? And that's basically what got me back into it all again. So it's just me being like, yeah, I'll give it a go, why not? So I definitely get that whole, you can't run from it, I'll come back at some point. Even then, I know that I'm not as good as I was ages ago, but I am still getting there. It's just practice at the end of the day, because you'll lose it slowly. Hey, how's your day going? It's going good, guys. My brain doesn't work today. It's going good. How's your day going, Lime? There we go. That took a while to get there, but I at least answered. My brain's just like, nope, not today. So yeah, that's that. Conversation got kind of like deep art. Whereas it's, you can never run from the things you're good at. It's like, I suppose. Not too bad, just crawled out of bed. I love it when people actually use like, oh, I just crawled out of bed, because it's that mood. You then know that it's unwillingly getting out of bed. You take the blame from my brain. Nah, my brain's always like this. It really is. There's no point taking blame when it's always like this. If it was just today, then maybe, but nah, it's always like this. I didn't actually do that bit of his beak. So he still needs that bit in there as well. Glad I checked. There we go. Right. Let's put that robot brain in you. I mean, to be fair, it would just be a lot easier. But at the same time, I'd rather just deal with this brain. Right, what else have I got? Let's put a little dot beside it. Because that's how I know that I've done them. How many even is there? 18-ish, maybe? It looks like 18. That's a lot of penguins. And of course I ended up changing the background color. Just easier to not work on pure black, because you can still see more things. Yep, you know something I was told to never do while you draw? I have a habit of flipping my paper in every direction while drawing. I do, actually. Like, rotating it all in different ways so you can get it right. I feel like I'm a lot better now, purely because I can't just flip this in all the directions without the whole angles being off compared to the screen. If there was a way to have like me to rotate the whole thing without going to pick up this and then rotating it, I would. But it's just a faff to go all the way over there and do it itself. So that's probably why I'm slightly better at not doing it anymore. So I feel like I used to be like really bad for flipping the paper all directions, as you've said. But I'm probably better purely because I can't on digital. And a lot of the things I've done have been digital recently. But even then, if it helps get the thing... If it helps get the line right, then I don't see why you wouldn't. Because I know that I'm better at doing lines that way, rather than that way, purely because I'm left-handed. If I was to try and do it right-handed, I would probably be better doing lines that way, rather than that way. So it just depends, really. Yeah, I knew that pen was too thick on this one. But yeah, that's really all it is. Oh god, stop clicking buttons. It's just if it's easier for doing a line, then do it, really. I get they don't want you to because then it messes slightly with proportions and stuff. Well, not proportions. What is it? It's not proportions. It might be proportions. I don't know what the word is. But it can sometimes mess with insert whatever word is here that I'm trying to think of. So yeah, that's definitely why they probably are like, don't do it, but at the same time it's, yeah, do it. Because if it makes it easier for you, then don't not. It's basically what I'm trying to say. It's always weird trying to like figure out whether you want to flip it or not in terms of that stuff. Because I've seen other people that do digital and they've got it all key mapped so that they can rotate it on their software. Because I just use GIMP, I'm not the best using software. And of course I'd forget to pick a new layer again. So let's go and move that to layer. Art is an interesting field. Wow, 1 minute. Getting deep again, 1 sec. Very creative. It shows the artist's mind and emotion just like music. You can see how you feel in music. Yes, that's literally another thing that I feel as well. With art and music, it definitely is. You can always often tell emotions through it. So yeah, that is true. I definitely get where you're coming from with those ones. Right, what was I doing with the eyes again? There was a pink thing under it, wasn't there? Yeah. That's why you like art. A lot comes from art. And it's a good way to release anger sadness too. Like, yeah, that's why there's art and music therapy stuff. Because it helps with emotions and stuff like that. Like, that's why most art and music therapies actually exist. It's because it does help with that. And it's proven to help with that. So that's why it is a good to do that sort of thing. Even if you're not that good with them, it's good to have some sort of creative outlet anyway. So yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. It's always good to have some sort of creative outlet. Of course I'd forget to do his body. As I've said, I always forget many things, so forgetting the body makes sense. I would forget that. Not Windows, thanks. Go away, Windows. Didn't ask for you. Actually, the Windows key is very close to the Control and Z, so I'm letting myself off with accidentally clicking that button. So how was your day yesterday? How did you sleep? Yesterday it was a good, decent day actually, yeah. Slept like normal probably, I don't know. Who knows these things? Right, where am I going? I know that I've given the little snowman a scarf and a hat, but like, yeah. I'll do that. How was your day yesterday? Seeing as, yeah. How was your day yesterday actually? Have a little red scarf. Why not? These are so darn cute. They're definitely trying to be cute, Lime. That's I'm trying to get these guys cute. Like I was gonna do one with like a Santa hat, but at the same time it's like the snowman. At least it's Christmassy, but it's not Christmassy because he lives in the North Pole, so he can have a snowman anyway, or a penguin South Pole. Probably should have checked that before I came out with that comment. Many things I probably should have checked before coming out with the comment, and that's definitely one of them. It was good. He does very cute stuff. He does try. He tries. Whether it works or not, it's a different story. Spent my day yesterday watching streamers and shows. I do find myself watching less and less TV. And like doing stuff more whilst watching people and stuff. I do find myself doing that more. Of course I'd forget the buttons on the main body. Only I would forget that. There we go. Right, how's the body and stuff done? So I know there's still lines that I need to try and fix. Fix the colour that's on some lines anyway, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. I appreciate the follow, official Highly Gaming. I appreciate that follow. How is it going? If I wouldn't zoom straight into a random penguin. How is it going? Where are we going? Click, click, click. And what's the default penguin color? It's okay, just chilling. That's all good. How I hope your chilling's going chill. May have been watching Seven Deadly Sins. I know that that's an anime. I know it's one that I've not watched. I know it's one that I probably need to watch at some point. That's all I'll say about that one. Forgot the snowman's nose. How dare I forget the snowman's nose? I know that he's tiny and it probably won't work in terms of like lemon juice is one of. I don't know what those mean. I know that it's to do with the little avatars. There must have been a star going around. That's all I can think. I like how I'm doing it by mouse even though I really shouldn't be. The amount of times I switch to just using mouse even though I've got this here. It's terrible. I do need to get better to just not jumping straight to mouse half the time. I mean, for filling it's fine, but for actually drawing it's like, I'll use the pad. That's why it exists. That line went. The line was like, nope. can remove that now. No, I can't. There's still the black bit on the inside. There we go. And he would actually have some beak visible. Apparently I've forgotten to do that. So I need to now try and get the beak visible. And where it would naturally go. I feel like it would naturally go there. That works. Does it? Compared to the rest? Yes, it does. It does. That's fine. Right. Eye colors now. When I can actually select the right bit. Yeah, I can remove the sketch now, so it's then just on the basic black. Well, not the black, the grey. The background. That's the easy way to put it, just the background. I actually feel like I do need to figure out how much people charge for pre-made emotes compared to normal emotes. Because I would need to know that. That would be a good thing to know. Right, snowman's body. What kind of white grey system am I doing there? I'll just tap over every circle to get the shading right around it. But it's totally just cheating doing that. Onto that colour. That's the wrong colour that I'm using there, definitely. Definitely the wrong colour. Pen should stop getting stuck in the sleeve, that'd be helpful. But it's me that's always going to end up doing things like that. This reminds you of Club Penguin. Literally, as I'm doing this, it does feel very Club Penguin-ish. I definitely agree with that. It does feel Club Penguin. But I feel like that's just because it's penguin-y. It's just because it's penguins. Did Club Penguin come back? I remember those rumours of it being like coming back. For home time, stop. But that's all good. How are you doing? I appreciate you coming by. How's it going? I'm doing good. But it definitely does remind me of Club Penguin. Which I think, did it come back or did it not? I feel like fans revived it somehow. Probably. Or at least they tried to revive it. Is it not owned by Disney though? Pretty sure Club Penguin's owned by Disney, or was owned by Disney or something. But I never did Club Penguin. So I never really got what all the hype with Club Penguin was about. Because I just completely missed it. Glad you're well, I'm not bad. Love the characters in stream right in members of chat. Yes, literally, I do like that. It's even when they chat and then things happen when stuff happens and it's, yeah. It's just any way to try and get people like more engaged, I feel like I would definitely do. And that's one of them that's then some sort of viewer interaction with the chat. Just as simple as having their character on the screen somewhere. That's literally my logic behind having it there. Because it's some sort of viewer interaction. They can see their character there, they know that they're there, and they know that I can see them. So that's kind of why I did it. I did see a lot of people using it, and then it's like, right, it's mine now. But it is, the more that I have it, the more it's like, I like having it because I can, it's just another area of viewer interaction, which is nice. There we go, there's a penguin, little happy penguin with his snowman. Next one, where's the rest of them? Copy. And where's it? It's gotten dark, so I can't see the actual keyboard anymore. That's fun. Right. I think it was that, and then I need to figure out more channel point stuff for viewer interaction, because it's that, the soundboard things that I figured out. Like, I know a lot of people do the sound, not the soundboards, the sound alerts. Not sound alerts. The, what do you call it? I think it is sound alerts actually, isn't it? Yeah. I know that a lot of people use that, but at the same time it's still more viewer interaction, and that's what I normally would like doing. Why am I drawing on and not a new layer? Always good at doing that. I appreciate the follow, Legacy of Sparkle. How's it going? I heard it as I was doing things, and that's when I'm like, I appreciate that, and then I see what it is. I appreciate that follow. How is it going? Where am I going? You creating emotes for people? I do normally create emotes for people. These ones are more of what I'm trying to figure out pre-mades. basically. So I do emotes, like normally custom made ones. But I've thought I might as well try and do some pre-mades for people who are like wanting maybe slightly cheaper but more just slightly still different. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to explain with that. But yeah, I do normally do them custom done. So I've got a list of different like things that I need to try and do pre-mades and stuff for. And Penguin was the one that I'm decided to do today. So yeah, we've got little penguin pre-mades. So I then sketched out like a load of penguins. Because why not? Just draw a load of penguins and then you're fine. That's what I like to do on days when nothing happens. Just draw a load of penguins. How much did it cost for 3 to 5 emotes for Twitch chat? My normal price, you're probably American, so normally I'm 7 UK pounds, Great British pounds. So that's normally for the three of them. It's then I keep going squint because I'm trying to do maths. It's then £20, 21-ish. An American, I think it's £9 something conversion rate per emote that I would normally do. That's really my prices that I've figured out so far. I probably do need to figure out more like bundle stuff if they're quite similar, but yeah. I normally do all the sketches and stuff digital rather than physical. For this time I've done them physical because I was in a different room and I wasn't having a computer. That's literally the reason that I sketched these out physically. Which is why it's slightly harder to get them to digital, but still works. So it's all good. I definitely do still need to update all my socials with a load of new art stuff because I think I've just not updated since like the new year, and I've already done a lot. And even then there's been some from last year that I've not even put on. So I definitely need to try and catch up in terms of that. I know that. Well, you need a minimum of 3, so that'd be 21. If so, I might go for 4 instead once I get paid soon. That, yep, that it would be the price for 3. Need a minimum of 3 doing, yeah. So yeah, that's the pricing. You've done the maths, because my brain was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Right. Please bear with us to try and get this present done. I should have probably done less Christmassy colours than red, because it's not a Christmassy emote, and white won't really work, so I can't. Oh, I'm trying to think colour. I can do blue with red, but I don't know how that's going to work. Red and pink will do, like a really light pink. That'll work. Well, when I get paid, I'll get you to do mine for me. Guess people have fun in my chat. That's true. Emotes are always a good plan. Gives you people a plan to do. Gives you people something else. That's really what it is. And I do get business. I do need to try and figure out what I'm doing for my own ones. I really do need to do that. Because I've just not figured out mine half the time. There we go. Ugh. My legs really don't like me today, which is fun. Right. do whatever takes your fancy really good, then sure, it wouldn't take you long to think of it. Right, where am I going? The bow part. That definitely needs something fixed with it. But that's it practically. Seems most of the lines in, so I can remove that. And then take the colours from the other ones. Hey, there we go. How long have you been doing those for? Like, the penguins or emotes? The penguins have been since the start of this stream. This whole stream's been penguins. The sketches were done this morning. Emotes, like August-ish, I think. It's been about then that I'd started doing a lot of more art stuff. If I can do maths, it's about August. I should have done a line down there. Should be a line, there we go. I didn't finish the pink lines either. That's been a little while, yeah. And it always takes a little while to get there. Right, where am I going? What's that one? That's. I like how I always see the channel point things. I'm like, oh, what's that one? It's literally I don't care about it because it's wasted points, and that's a lot of wasted points. That's one thing I definitely can see, is that is a lot of wasted points. I do try and have them be good. That's really my only logic. I try to have them good, because that if they're not good, then what was really the point in doing half of them? If you get it, like, you get my point with that. Like, a lot of the time I try and get it so that someone else is happy with them. This one, because it's not even commissioned, it's me deciding to do them myself. I'm a bit more, I feel like I'm more critical of myself, which sounds dumb, but it's literally because it's me making myself do it. I'm a bit more strict on myself, I think, because I don't feel like I'm the most happy with that bow, and I can't tell what it is. So I'm probably gonna have to work on that off stream to figure out what's wrong with it and what's my issue with it. Although I do know that there's definitely a colour in there that's wrong. Saw a slight off colour in that, and I'm like, why is that there? That bit should be in pink, there's a red in there. And there's another dot here. So penguin's beak should have been coloured in. Right. Shading stuff. But I definitely need to update the socials a lot more with all the ones that I've done from the last time I updated them in terms of art, because it's then most of my socials became just, oh, I'm live, I'm live, I'm live, and it's like, that's not a good way to use socials for me. Because a lot of the time it's then, if people can see stuff before they come, or see stuff just for the sake of it being there, it's easier for people to see what I do and what it looks like, rather than them having to go to my socials then go to Twitter VODs and stuff. But everything's just trial and error, really, with everything. And that includes all the socials and everything. And I know that I don't want to spam people that have got my socials with like everything, so I need to try and work up a better schedule of posting art stuff on socials. I definitely need to do that. That would be a good plan, that. Now it'd be the beak. That's too thin. What am I doing? There we go, 25, that'll do. And there's that colour that I'm needing. So I prefer to try and keep the colour schemes the exact same, which is why I take the colour off one and continue to the next. I feel like I probably already said that, but who knows. I'll just keep repeating myself, why not? Someone has to. Click, click. Right, the bow part now. It's just becoming click for every single straight line, which is kind of cheating, to be honest, but the tools are there, so you might as well use them. Because we don't use all the tools in a digital software, which I know that I don't. There's still a lot that I don't use in GIMP, and even then there's other softwares that would be better suited. It's just that I'm used to GIMP, and when I try other ones I'm like, nope, this is too many things, I'm leaving and go back to GIMP. I know that I do that, and that's bad. Right. This guy. And plonk. Nope, didn't work. Forgot to copy, didn't I? Now paste that. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Right, I still need to put some more dots beside the penguins, so that I know which ones I've done. That's him, that's the other one I'm doing. That makes sense. That's in about half, actually. That's decent. Alright, new layer to actually remember to do a layer this time rather than just jump and not do a layer. Right. Hair tuft. Where's his hands? There's his hands. And his body would then carry on to there. Same with that side. I genuinely forgot that was a thing, and I forgot that noise was there. And I wasn't ready, because it's been like, yeah. Just, I do forget that I've got those noises half the time. No, not reset. I'd actually like that colour, thanks. Right. Alright, how do I actually do a book page? What colour is a book page? I guess it's slightly off yellow. That'll... I feel like I want to try and make it different enough from the penguin colour as well. That's my other issue that I've got with it. That works. I can change the colour of that, but at least it's now there. I might have to change the colour of it, but at least it's done. And click the wrong buttons. Great plan. Push all the wrong buttons. And use the mouse when trying to do a line. No. You don't do that. Unless you need to, but that line you didn't need to, so why would you do it? Right, what's the eye colour? Well, yeah, the eye colour. I'm like, what's the eye colour? Well, yeah, the eye colour. 10 out of 10 English. Always. Always a good plan. Where's the eye? There's the eye. So that's probably going to be a white musical note on a black book, I believe. That makes sense. So might as well just do the lines on all that now. And there's the rest of the music notes that I need to try and do. The blue probably works for the music notes, to be honest. Works best, probably. Although I probably want a different one. Hey Emo, how is it going? How was, I think, your walk? How did your walk go? How did it go? How are you doing? Twas okay. I am glad it was okay. Is it only okay? Or was it like slightly more than okay? What kind of question am I even asking there? I don't even know what question I'm asking. You got Jaffa cake, so it was probably more than okay then. Right? Right, where's the default penguin color? Nope, that's the wrong color, that. Just stuck with default. Ah, there's definitely a gap that I've missed. Good to know. Definitely good to know. Before we go filling in the pages. Filling in the anything, really, not just pages. That works, yep. Book slightly lighter. And that bit of the book. All those bits apparently now, because it missed bits. Where's default penguin color? Nope, not there. That would be a page color, not the penguin color. And where's the beak color? I appreciate the follow, Potato. How's it going? How is it going? I hope you're doing good. Good, how about you? I'm doing good, thanks. I'm glad you're doing good. How's your day been? Whether it's morning or whatever, I don't know. How has your day been? Right, let's actually get the colours right for that then. Yep, that's the note. Is it? It's basically fixed. Really good. How about yours? That's good. That's good to hear, actually. I'm gonna hope you've been busy. Well, you're not too busy with that then. It's been okay, thanks. I've basically just been drawing penguins, which is a new one. So has your day been busy? By the way, you're drawing it really good. I do try. I do try. There's some that I'm a bit like, not as good, but I'd still say I'm kind of still new to drawing again. Like, I used to do it ages ago, but I'm still trying to, like, get back into it, I feel. So, yeah, I appreciate you saying that. Look at that line. There's some lines that I just undo because, like, nope, not good. So I can just, like, nope, not having that line. I definitely do that a lot with lines. Need to get the book outline, well not the book outline, the book shadow bit done. So it's now a thicker line because now onto the penguin shadow that I've not done yet. For how long have you been streaming? This stream has been going for nearly 3 hours now. I think that's the question. So I'll answer with that one. And if I've got the question completely wrong, just ask again. That line's not quite there. There we go. That's the line better. That's exhausting. I don't know how you do that. To be honest, I don't know. I used to only ever be able to do like 2-hour streams. And then I'm just slowly starting to get there with longer ones. I think I'm definitely still only ever to hit like 4 and then it's like, no, body's done. So I definitely understand the whole, I always see like everyone doing like massive long streams and I'm like, why can't I do that? So it's always just like, yeah. I'm then stuck on like 3 hours being like my average now for length of time that I do, which I suppose is good. But yeah, I definitely feel that whole streaming for long times. I don't understand how people do like the whole really 24-hour ones. I've never understood how people do that. And most people tend to like, most people I've seen tend to do like 6 hours per stream and I'm like, I couldn't. Always be yourself, you know something that's better that way. That is true. That is true. Where's the eye? That didn't work. Why did it not work? Well, if I clicked wrong. There we go, that makes more sense. Alright, the book needs slight shadow. Actually, I've not even done the shadow on the penguin much. In terms of the hands and stuff. I've not even done that bit. Can't be doing that. You want to try a 24-hour, but you don't know if you last. To be fair, like, a lot of the time if you prepare for it and have enough people to like bounce energy off of throughout the day, then it'd be fine. But it's just the preparation ones and stuff. But yeah, I know that it's 24 hours. It's definitely a long way off for me. Like, it might be fun, but I know that it's definitely a way off for me to get to that stage of being able to do it, because I know that like with like 3 and 4 hour ones, I struggle. I just sort of try and go and hope for the best is often what I try and do. So it's more I just try and, even then if I've got something that I need to kind of do, that does help. Like with this, I'm trying to do this, so that definitely helps me. For like 24 hours, I'd end up needing like way too many breaks. You struggle as you learn. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, I definitely feel that. Even though I've never done one, I definitely feel that. And that's why even then I also feel like I'd want to try and like have a slightly bigger community as well, because then I'd try and do like more community stuff on the 24 hours. But yeah. Because that way I'd be able to bounce energy off of them as well. But yeah. Who knows? 24 hours are definitely a while off for me, that's all I know. That's definitely what I know. 12 hours might be more accurate, but at the same time, 6 hours might be where I'm at. There be a Giratina. There do be a that word that I just can't say again. There do be a Giratina. There we go, there's Penguin with a book. So we've done, what ones have we done? Let's have a look at them. It's cold. Is it cold where you are? It kind of is. I don't feel it's that cold, but at the same time that's me. And I often don't feel the cold as much. Hey, what's this one? I'm going to move the camera for a minute. Oh, that's just the two that didn't actually work. That makes sense. Yeah, there's the ones that we've done today anyway. I don't know how many I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then there must be another one. It's 9 degrees for you. I don't know what it is for me. So I'm actually going to check that because I do fully want to know. Apparently it's 0. Which I think is a lie. -3 for you. It does seem to be about 0 for different sources. 1 or 0 for me apparently. So that's fun. But yeah, that... I am going to go in radius somewhere. Don't know where you're going currently. I only know that I'm going to radius. So I'm going to radius somebody doing Animal Crossing because I feel like it. So we're gonna go raid Gloria because she's often in here. So that's definitely where I'm going. Why would you open? I didn't even ask for you to open there. Go away. Yeah, we are gonna go and raid there. I appreciate all you guys coming along. Could you not want to open over there? Thanks. I appreciate all you guys coming along. And yeah, just... I hope you guys enjoyed it and stuff, like always. When we get there, if you've got emotes, spam them, go for it. Blow up their chat if you can, I do appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys coming. And I'll see you in the next one.